Good afternoon, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you have a great day today. It's Sunday afternoon. Beautiful sunny day out there today. A little cool, but what do you expect for first week of December? And at least it's not raining, it's not snowing, all that fun stuff that we normally get this time of year. Today I want to continue on with my Albums to Discover series and my Discogs Shuffle. Last time I shuffled this one, Till Tuesday. Everything's different now. Great band. Great band. I also have their second album, Welcome Home. I've yet to get their debut album, but I'll find it one day. Everything's Different Now is their third and unfortunately final album. And I'll talk about that in just a second. So for those of you that don't know Till Tuesday, great American new wave and alternative band formed in Boston, 1982, consisting of bassist and amazing artist and singer, songwriter Amy Mann. Just remarkable. She's a Grammy-winning artist and named one of the world's greatest songwriters as well, famous living songwriters as well, which is remarkable. I think also, I think I'm correct on this one, she may have been the only other artist that sang on a Rush album. She sang background vocals on the song Time Stands Still, which is kind of cool, and I love that song. You can see her in the video. Her and Geddy Lee have the same kind of haircut on the video, but great album. She's got a kind of a Chrissie Hynde voice, which is cool, and awesome songwriter. Don't look for any uplifting songs from her. A lot of her songs are about relationships and kind of dark and edgy and hurtful because she's been hurt, so it comes out in her lyrics. But other band members are Robert Holmes on guitar and backing vocals, Joey Pesci on keyboards, synth and piano and backing vocals, Michael Hassan on drums, and Michael Montez on keyboards. As I said earlier, they only released 3 albums. Voices Carry in 1985 with the huge hit Voices Carry. I still want to get that album. Apparently it's an amazing debut album. Welcome Home in 1986, which I just showed you, and the song and the album we're talking about today, Everything is Different Now, in 1988. There was also a Greatest Hits collaboration, a retrospective album of their songs called Coming Up Close, released in 1996. So Voices Carry, the single, peaked at number 8 in the U.S. Billboard's Top 100. So it's a pretty popular song for the band. The song was inspired about an argument, another one, because again, she's got relationship issues, this woman. She really does. She's got to stop dating her and having relationships with her band members, maybe. It was an argument between Amy Mann and then drummer Michael Hassan. And the relationship broke up just before the Voices Carry album was released. Their debut album was released. Cyndi Lauper almost recorded that song if Till Tuesday hadn't gone through with it, because there was talk of them not doing that particular song. So Cyndi Lauper, I don't know how popular it would have been. Cyndi Lauper's amazing voice. I kind of hear Cyndi Lauper and Amy Mann as well in some songs. So yeah, it may have been a cool song for sure. As I said earlier, a lot of their songs about relationships and breakups. About the time Everything's Different Now came out, Amy Mann was in a 2-year relationship with songwriter Jules Shear, who wrote for Cyndi Lauper. They broke up, and it was about that same time that they decided that everything's different now. The album would be their last, which is unfortunate. At the same time, it wasn't as commercially successful as their debut album. A lot of bands fall into that same situation where their debut album's so strong and so great, they just can't keep up. They can't match it. They can't match the success. And they try different things. And this is what this band did. Even though they grew and they became stronger with every album they released, they just couldn't match the commercial success of their first album. So Amy Mann kind of denies that not every song that she sings about is about relationships, but when you start listening, it really is. Not that that takes anything away from the greatness of the album. I think it just adds that grit and what's needed to make that song great. Actually, Elvis Costello, which is kind of cool, sings is a guest vocalist on the song "The Under End of a Telescope," which is a great song. I love it. Even though the album has received critical acclaim, it didn't do very well in the charts. The critics loved it. It was highly respected, but commercially it just didn't do well. But I don't listen to a lot of critics and their stuff. I like what I like, and hence why I like this album. And as I said earlier, as usual with a lot of the bands, they couldn't match the success of their debut album, and they just kind of decided to keep it quits. Because instead of keeping the same formula that worked on their debut album, they tried to continually challenge themselves and attempt to grow with each album. And in some cases it worked, in other cases it didn't. But there are some very strong songs on this album. I think it's a great, great album myself. Still a wonderful album. Amy Mann sings her heart out with a Chrissy Hind, Cyndi Lauper kind of voice. She lays her heart out on everything, and each song that's sung, especially "Long Gone," "Why Must I," and just other songs like that. They're so good. Other great songs are R.I.P. in Heaven, Rest in Peace in Heaven. J for Jules, which talks about her previous relationship, and she sings with bitterness and hurt. And that brings the greatness in these songs. Bring the greatness out. I think if she would have just sang along and like nonchalant, they probably wouldn't be as powerful songs. So check out Till Tuesday. Check out this album and this one here. And if you can find their debut album, which I'm on the hunt for, Voices Carry, I think you'll have a great 3 albums. So, again, everything's different now. Great Amy Mann, great band Till Tuesday. Unfortunately, they didn't last very long, but she's still going. She's still a great solo artist. I was talking to Glenn Kellaway earlier, and he's got a couple of her solo albums, and she's still a strong performer, a strong singer, still going on today. So, there you have it. An album to discover and a band to discover Till Tuesday. Everything's different now. So let's see what the shuffle has next. So, as I say, I'll go to my Discogs list, which is clear right now. So you can see there's nothing there. I'll hit the shuffle button, random item. What's it come up with? Oh, looks like a George Thorogood album. George Thorogood and the Destroyers. Awesome, awesome stuff. Look forward to doing that. I love George, and that's the next one to discover. So there you have it. This is a fun series. I'm really enjoying this, and I hope you guys are too. Tomorrow I'll be doing a unboxing / packaging with some stuff I got today. Still sitting over there in the packages. I haven't opened them yet. But a new release along with 3 or 4 of the band's discography. So looking forward to doing that. I'll probably be doing that in the morning. Have yourself a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of the weekend and take care. Talk to you again soon. Bye now.